For as long as wizards have had sleeves, man has stood in awe of the masters of the magical arts. There is a legacy of those possessed by the gift of illusion. Houdini, Copperfield, Sooty. Now prepare to meet the next generation of conjuring greatness that will ride on the shoulders of those that forged a magical path before them. Ben Williams.
Yeah, whack the beat, yeah.
A former club DJ, he traded in his decks for decks of cards and swapped spinning 12s for spinning out people's heads with his magic.
I thought there was such an explosion of DJs that I wanted to differentiate myself, so I started to learn magic.
Do me a favour and just say stop.
Beat down.
You remember that? In fact, guys, remember that as well. So make sure the camera gets it. No way that easy.
This is going to happen. This is going to happen.
Go.
Card?
Five of clubs.
What was that?
Five of spades, sorry.
Five of spades.
Beat down.
You know the deal! Get the mask on, man!
Mask on.
If I were to describe the magic that I do, it's damn good, but not very serious. Essentially, what we want to do is we want to show you exactly kind of what we're made of. We all create magic. We've all created magic which working magicians use all over the world.
Oh shit, man!
What was your card?
Five of spades.
Five of spades.
Brilliant. Don't break a hand, man!
Yes, here we go again, give you more, nothing lesser. Back on the mic is the answer.
Enough of that, man. You gotta get the songs in the homeland on.
Thank you. That's it.
Alan Rorison. He's Scottish.
Jesus, you could give Alan a pubic hair and he could do magic with it.
Growing up, my parents wanted me to work in the shipyards, which I did do from about the age of 16 to about 21, I think. I basically live and breathe magic. I started when I was 9. I got a little magic kit. It's like the general story. The kid next door got it for Christmas and he didn't like it. And it got passed on to me.
He might be small in stature, but in terms of his magical skills, he's almost of average height.
The most common phrase is hobbit. I'm not a very tall fellow.
Yeah, wait, I'll do a good impression. I'm Alan Rorison.
Decades. I'm more the sort of honest con man. I prefer to do sort of close-up, sort of scam-style magic. I always walk around with a couple of things. My little feather, it's just for luck. It's a weird thing my granddad did. And my handcuff key. You never know when you're going to need it. It's not so much like doing big flashy illusions from me. I like to do things that is in people's hands that they can experience firsthand. It's lying to them, but being honest about lying to them. Can you just grab this for me? I'll bundle up a little bit and just grab tight. Got it? Well, just dangle over the cup for me. The thing that sort of interests me in magic is the sort of human interaction of it. When I was younger, I had really bad stage fright, and I wouldn't really talk to people. This kind of gave me something that let me just walk up to people and get to know people. But out with that, it's just being able to create something that someone will look at and just think, how the hell? And all we're going to do is this. If you dip it in, drop it right on in, just like that. Perfect. It means if I want to steal that from you now, I would need to either burn my hand or lift it out so you would be able to catch me. Make sense?
Yeah.
So there's no way I can get to that.
No.
Is that fair? Are you ready?
Oh, I don't think your hand will fit in there.
Done. Just lift your hand up slowly. If you just turn your hand over for me. And open your hand up. It never actually leaves with a little feather, they always dangle there together. Is that all right for you?
How the hell do you do that? That's crazy.
We're going to put on some Cannibal Corpse. Splendid.
D. Christopher. He's a bender of spoons and people's brains.
I'm kind of what you call like an alternative magician, so I tend to work rock clubs, goth bars.
D is insanely good at influencing people.
Stavros, I'm going to try and play with your imagination a little bit, if that's cool.
Inside the billfold in my wallet, I've got a prediction, and that's going to become applicable later on. But first of all, you need these. Right. Can you grab a hold of them?
Yeah.
What you've got in your hand right now is an invisible deck of cards. What I'd like you to do is don't shuffle them up, they're in new deck order, so I'd like you to just split them in half, so you've got the reds on one hand and the blacks on the other. Can you do that? Perfect.
Yes.
Would you like to hand me either the reds or the blacks? It doesn't really matter which one.
Yes.
Which of these?
Red ones.
The reds. So I'm going to spread them out in front of you. You can put your hands down, that's fine. I'm going to spread them out in front of you, and in a second you're going to reach out and grab one of those cards.
Okay.
It's just great going out and showing them something that they've never seen in their life before.
Would you like to reach out on the count of 3 when I snap my fingers and just grab one of those cards that you see in front of you? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and now. Perfect. Stavros, what's the playing card that you imagined just then?
Well, it was 6 hearts.
The 6 of hearts. Yeah. See, I've been trying to suggest a particular playing card to you all along. The playing card that I said was a prediction in my wallet. That playing card was the 6 of hearts.
As a card-carrying goth metalist, he loves ladies' makeup.
Rimmel's good. Bourgeois isn't bad. Mac do some wicked stuff, but even though I look a bit like a girl, I'm not that much like a girl. I don't condition as much as I should, maybe once or twice a week if I'm lucky. We've actually run out of conditioner.
No piece of cutlery is safe from his touch. No mind can resist his control.
That was really creepy.
Every week, as their professional bookings come in, from corporate events to festivals, weddings to fetish clubs, they'll take a road trip to another corner of this great nation to confound and confuse an unsuspecting public. That's if they live that long. 3 magicians, 3 mates.
I described Dee and Alan. Lovers.
I might cry.
Each of them different, but all with the same desire to astound and amaze with their freakish abilities.
There is a chemistry. We bounce off each other.
Dee is a bad tranny.
Shut up, man.
That's the best way to put it. I mean, you've seen that makeup.
Whatever.
We're all getting very different styles.
They're very talented guys, marginally attractive.
Jeez.
Can I say my actual answer now? Am I allowed to say
It's the 2 of the best friends you could kind of have.
They're all right.
Fuck yeah, I'm the best. Fuck them.
Together, they form a magical brotherhood. They live together, eat together, watch stupid things on the internet together, and goad each other into increasingly ridiculous feats of trickery as they experiment with new illusions to stun and surprise, some of which might even work. The aim: to entertain the good people of Britain and ultimately raise the money to realize a dream. Ending the series with a trip to Springfield, USA, for Dee to use his metal-melting mind waves on the biggest fork in the world. Don't fuck around! This is the very real and often ridiculous relationship between 3 mates that just happen to be magicians. This is Turning Tricks.
You can create entertaining television without lying to people about lying to people.
We're just going to take unsuspecting people and hopefully change their lives for that moment in time.
It's going to get this.
2 words. Fucking cool.